Hey Sam. How are you? My tripod. I need to order another tripod because this one is not working. It's crooked.
Maybe you have to
Not today. I waited for my late people. Got another showing. That's awesome. I'm sitting here working on trying to get my journal submitted, and you know, it's always something. So anyway, I wanted to touch on real quick a question that I've gotten a few times, and the fact that my tripod is leaning is going to really irritate me. So I'm trying to figure out what I can put under it. One of the part of one of the legs came off. I don't know how that happened, and I haven't even had this tripod a year yet. So I'm going to order another one today. I think finally. Good. I do not like indecisive people. And you know, like I said, when you're dealing with a client who, by the way, the masterclass for realtors is up on my website right now, so you might want to take advantage of it. Anyway, well, I can't remember what day. I think it's January 15th. That I'm going to teach it, but it's available on sale right now. And it's also going to come with the new Agent Blueprint workbook, which is super dope. Hello. TChanelInc.com. Anyway, what the hell was I saying? Oh, when it comes to indecisive clients, you have to make sure that number one, hey now, that you both of you all are on the same page as far as what they want, and then you have to make sure that they're serious. Depends on how bad they are. Some clients will, you know, like every single house, and you, like I told y'all, my max of showing clients homes is 6. Beyond 6, number one, you're not ready. Number 2, you're not ready. Or number 3, is something that I'm not listening to, because you shouldn't have to show clients more than 6 homes. That is my 13 years of experience talking. Beyond that, something is off on one of the sides, either the realtor or the client. I can't. Listen, I'm not about to be wasting my little gas, you know, showing a client 50,000 million homes. Anyway, just make sure that you're very clear. No, I only do 6. 6 is my max. Once we see 6 houses and they haven't made a decision, then we come back to the office, go back to the drawing board, because I need to make sure that I heard hell no. I heard them, my child laughing at me, correctly. Okay, you said you want X, Y, and Z, and I break out the paperwork. This is what you wrote down. This is your list. These are your must-haves, and these are your wants. Okay? And I only show you houses that fall with, I'm not one of those realtors, oh, you know, I know this is what you said you wanted, but I think you'll really like this. I'm not one of those people. I'm not that realtor. No, I'm going to find you, get to as close to what you want within your budget as possible. That's just what I do. But beyond 6 houses, something ain't right. 9? Oh no. Oh no. Because that tells me if I'm doing my job right and if I am, scouting out the right houses, then you're not ready. Something is going on. Have they been pre-approved? I'm hoping they've been pre-approved and all of that. You have that proof of funds or whatever. I can't. Because hopefully you have more than one client, and if you are showing one, like if you, okay, so let's say you're working with 5 buyers. Oh, they can be a pain in the ass too. What's the budget? Let's say you have 5 clients, okay, that are in the market, that have proof of funds, pre-approved, all that, and you're showing each of them multiple houses, like 10 or more. Where do you find that time? You know what I'm saying? So this is why it's important to be like so clear on what they want. Yeah, it is New York, so that ain't gonna get them. That's gonna get them a shack, huh? That will get them something absolutely amazing, brand new construction, huge house in Texas. Yeah, but cash buyers can sometimes be a pain in the butt because they feel like, oh, I got cash. So you gotta find me exactly what I want. But I get it. I have to think about New York. I couldn't live in New York.
Why?
It just seems dirty.
It's not.
That's where their dad is from. And he wants me to go and visit. I'm like, for why? Y'all got rats. And I don't do rats.
There's no rats.
In New York, oh yes, there's more rats than people.
There's no rats.
Ask your daddy when you get home. So nice. I mean, you can get a mini mansion for about $350.
No, we get a mansion.
Yeah, you can get your mini mansion. Brand new construction. But anyway, I came over here to talk about prayer and answer this question because I feel like I've been asked this question a few times, and for whatever reason, I don't ever answer it. At least I don't think I did. But anyway, so here's the thing about prayer. It's a really quick answer. There's nothing. Prayer is just talking. Prayer is us putting out a request to the universe, to God. It's also, some people see it as expressing gratitude, whatever. We have to keep in mind that God is a part of us, and so when we are praying, we are really just talking to ourselves. So you don't have to, I feel like I answered this question, didn't I? You don't have to speak in tongues. You don't have to be on your knees. I've never understood the whole let me bow down situation, mess up my knees, get them all black and whatnot. That has like never resonated with me. And I just think that's a part of the BS that religion is. Okay. So when you're praying, just simply speak. What do you want? Ask for what you want. Express what you want. And that's that. You don't have to say anything. It's not going to make your prayers be answered any quicker because you say it a certain way. Listen, God knows who you are. And if you are hood in the way that you speak on a regular basis, be hood when you praying. Because you're not fooling God. You're not going to fool anybody, by trying to sound like the pastor. Okay? The pastor don't even sound like the pastor. They all sound alike, and it's annoying. So, prayer is putting out the request. And meditation is listening for the answer or for the guidance. That's just how I view prayer and meditation. They're not one and the same. Hey, Shay. They're not one and the same. So that is my really quick spiel on prayer. Um, just talk like I said, I don't get on my knees.
Okay.
I don't um, set aside a certain time to pray or anything. I'm literally praying throughout the day because I talk to myself a lot. When I talk to myself, I like to say that I am talking to God. And that's just mainly so I don't seem crazy. What the hell? What? Child, I cannot with this. See, these journals, y'all think it's easy to put these journals out? Oh my God. It's not. Can you give me the post-it notes? Now I gotta readjust the size again. Thank you.
Is this case for iPhone 6?
Carmody, you know what it's for now. Let's see, 118. Anyway, y'all have any questions? 250. Hopefully, my little quick explanation. And then it's talking about the gutter. My gutters are fine. That's what I have them set as. Like, what do you want from me? See, they're about to annoy me with this.
It makes me laugh.
Did you? Yeah. It's not hard. It's just people making it, you know, the whole manifestation process hard. It's really not. It really isn't. God already knows what we want and what we need anyway. So it's not like. Does my voice sound better? I think I'm sounding a lot more like me. I can hear a little bit of hoarseness, a little bit, but I think I'm almost back. I'm just hungry.
You ate.
I know.
They put orange food.
Yes, that's what I said a few minutes ago. Yep. Prayer is a request, basically, and also, don't feel like you have to be crying and snotting and screaming and tearing. Like, that is so extra and unnecessary. My God doesn't require that. Now, some people's gods in the sanctified church require you to just be ugly, that ugly cry, and all that tomfoolery. I hate religion. I honestly do. Because it got a lot of people messed up. And, you know, people are so focused on people are so focused on doing it just right. I don't know, that they completely miss the mark and they completely miss the transformation. Which is why so many people, especially Christians, are effed up, to be honest. They're some of the brokest, most struggling people on the planet. And it just don't make no sense. And it's to question your life and these set of beliefs that really aren't helping you. They're like keeping you broke, stuck, and in bondage. And then it's like, you know, the pastors love to talk, especially, oh, it's coming. It's almost New Year's Eve. It's coming. Where they talk about your breakthrough. Where your breakthrough is coming, and you know, 2020. Oh, I can't even wait to like see all of the titles of the sermons. Your breakthrough is coming. Your breakthrough is always coming. They always preach about this breakthrough that never shows up. And that's my beef with Christianity. Every year, right? It's the same message every year. Where people are just as broke, busted, and disgusted. Year after year after year. And it's like, bruh, you don't see that? Does it not, like, make sense? Okay, so you have a memory, right? And you know that at the beginning or the end of 29, what year is this? At the end of 2018, that the pastor was saying the same thing, and you think over the last 12 months of your life, and you're like, you don't realize that you went through the same crap as you have been. Something at some point has to switch and say, huh, this kind of some bullshit, you know? And the pastor, I feel like, is lying to me. So let me do my own research. Let me read the Bible for myself and really discover what it's really talking about, and how dangerous the Bible, parts of the Bible can be, and how much bloodshed was, took place in the Bible, and how only 144,000 is gonna make it in. So how my black ass gonna make it in? And is heaven really, like, at some point you have to just start questioning, because the more you start to question, then it just don't make sense. This don't make no sense. What are my chances of getting into this heaven, which is really just another dimension? And if y'all don't think this is hell that we're already in, I don't know what to say. Yes, there is an underworld. Yes, there is a lower dimension, but this right here. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. I've been looking for God for a lot. You right about that.
It's Christmas time.
You are so correct. I mean, the building funds, they older than me. Some of them. And like, y'all still in the same ass little raggedy ass church, huh? What are y'all doing with the money? And why is it so hard?
It's Christmas time.
Why is it so hard to build? So you telling me the church got bad credit? That's what you saying to me? Because after 30 years, somebody in the church has to know how to build some church credit, right? So we can build this here. So the pastor got bad credit? Well, I mean, after 30 years, you should be able to build a fabulous church. Cash. Tax-free.
You're making me laugh.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real. I mean, y'all all got bad credit? I told y'all the church that I went to for 8 years, it's still there. It's like a little corner building. It's not even a church, It's just a building, and it's still there, and it has been there. And I told y'all what happened to building fund back when I was there. That was years ago. It's really sad to me that people are so brainwashed, and then you're taught not to question. And I think that's why a lot of people don't question, is because they're scared to death. They're afraid to question, anything in the church. They're afraid to question God, They're afraid to question the pastor. But hey, you listen. I ain't the one. I am not. So I'm gonna figure this out on my own. Yeah, because they're the most impressionable. They're the most vulnerable, and If you tell somebody that's been on Social Security or food stamps or Section 8 for a whole lot of years and, you know, making minimum wage, you can pretty much tell them anything. You give me your last $20 and, you know, don't worry about how your kids gonna eat. Just give the money to God, because God has, God don't need our money. Okay, stop. God is money. You know what I mean? God it doesn't even really. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. God is not of the material world. What do I said something about reincarnation? I believe that people reincarnate. Absolutely. I believe there are only but so many souls, and yeah, I totally believe. Man, Reverend Ike was the man, wasn't he? Like, that was the coolest. Oh my gosh, I wish I could have gone to his church at least once while he was still alive. That was a cool. Like, this man, I've heard him curse in the church, and I was like, this is my dude. This is my dude. But one thing about Reverend Ike, I do too, is I believe that he really cared about his congregation. And they all looked amazing. Them people didn't look broke. They did not look broke. They was all hella fly. I loved it. What was his car of choice? Rolls Royce? Oh man, I loved him. I love that dude. Yeah. If they could all just teach that way. I mean, I still ain't fooling with religion, but still. Yeah, he was dope. One of a kind. You don't really see that anymore. You just don't see it. All these pastors of these mega churches, a lot of them are really just out for themselves. And I'm not saying that they should be broke or should they look broke. Absolutely not. But I just get tired of this. It's like they got 5 messages, universal messages in the church. And every pastor all around the world teaching the same 5 sad messages. Yet nobody's growing, nobody's transforming. Right. He talks about looking up. What you looking down for? Yeah, exactly. What you looking down for? And I've always felt that. It's amazing, right? The book is life-changing. Y'all, I am hungry. So, because we were sick for so long, I wasn't eating. And I just feel like now I can't, no matter how much I eat, I still don't eat a lot, but no matter how much I eat, I'm still hungry. I guess my body's trying to catch up. So we had Subway for breakfast. And I bought us some Chipotle yesterday, and they threw our food away. Even though it was clearly marked the way that they wanted to be marked, somebody threw our food away. So, what I really want today, per usual, is what I always want is crabs. And I was going to go to this place, but they don't open till 3. It's too late. I get the kids at that point, but so I want to try to find a place that we can have some crabs, because I'm not gonna stop talking about these crabs until I eat them. So I need to find somewhere. Female bird, really?
Is Christmas coming first or your birthday coming first?
My birthday.
I thought it was Christmas.
My birthday is like week after next. Oh, this journal is going to drive me up a wall. I gotta go back and fix it. Well, it's only like 6 pages I gotta fix. Otherwise, it looks good.
Mm.
So my Sacred Sauce webinar is on the website as well. It is 2222, I believe, on my website. So for those of you who want to know what my routine looks like, my spiritual routine, um, candle magic, crystals, I smoke baths, spiritual baths. Um, I literally cover all of that in the webinar. It's about an hour and a half long. It's only $22, and it's on the website right now. So for those of you who love to ask, what do you do and how do you do this, and I share it all in there. So make sure y'all check it out.
I keep thinking about
Oh, has
crabs.
anyone accused me of doing? Not to my face. Not to my face. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people are thinking it. Absolutely. Okay. TChanelInc.com. TChanelInc.com. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are probably a lot of my followers think it. They just ain't said it yet. Actually, well, I've had some comments, yeah. But if you're talking about people that know me in real life, no. But I've definitely had some people online, yeah, say that I'm dabbling in witchcraft. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
I keep talking about
Um, and I don't care. Honestly. Do not care. I personally don't see that there's anything wrong with witchcraft. I do, however, see that there's something wrong with like the dark side and manipulating people and stuff like that. I have an issue with. So I just don't think that's cool. Trying to hurt people, that's not cool. But hey, let the witches be witches. Let them witch. Let witches witch. That's what they want to do. Yep. A lot of prophetic dreams. Do you think issues in metaphysical? That's a good question. My mom lit candles all the time. I don't know if she knew that it was more metaphysical, new agey, or not. I'm not sure, but she lit candles and sprinkled salt around the house, and she would go to, please sit down. She would go to a shaman. Yeah. But see, I didn't know what it was. But the candles that I talk about all the time, we always had those lit in the house. I just thought it was a candle. As a kid, I didn't know. Um, um, Now, but you think about it, you go into a Catholic church, there's candles lit everywhere. They light candles to connect to the spiritual world. So they low-key dabbing in witchcraft too. I mean, the church is too. When you think about eating of the flesh and drinking of the blood, what you think that is? And the Bible talks about the North Star and all this stuff. That's like astrology. Oh, Lord. Hey. Saved by who for what? That's what I want to know. What does it really mean to be saved? What are we being saved? Because the Bible that I've read talks about only 144,000 making it in. It's a whole lot of people on this earth. And do we really think that everybody should think along the same vein and have the same beliefs? Like, that's goofy to me.
No.
That's just straight up goofy. But then you gotta study the origins of Christianity, and I mean, at this point, we should know why religion, especially the Christian religion, was even designed and introduced to slaves. That in and of itself should say a lot. And then you have Islam. My main beef with Islam, I don't know much about it, but as soon as I learned or was told by someone that I know that is Muslim, that's a female, that the females have to sit in the back of the church or the mosque while the men pray up front, I was through right then. I was like, oh, y'all tried it. Oh, y'all tried it. And they want the women to be silent. And they want the women to be covered. It's hot. Why do I have on? What am I covering up? For why? It's too hot for this. I mean, even 150 degrees outside, they have on long sleeves. And these, forgive my ignorance, but the things, the hijabs, I just can't. You're not about to tell me to sit in the back while you up there. No. Nah, the women, we the ones that get the prayers through quicker anyway. Man, I can't. There's a young lady, I'm not going to say her name, but she is a friend of mine, and she has a pretty decent following on Insta. She became a Muslim for her husband. He was Muslim, and then she became Muslim. And she just lost so much of herself. Beautiful girl. Will wear the cutest outfit. She always dressed very respectfully. But now she covered from head to toe. And I'm like, who are you? This is not who you are. When you do something like that for a man, I'm not doing it. I can't. I ain't gonna be able to do it. He was supposed to talk to our loved ones. I know, right? Because it's, what do they call it? Necromancy? No. Is that what that is? I wouldn't do it for nobody. Nah, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And it really just makes me want to go crawl and live underground. One day I'm gonna live underground. I'm telling y'all.
No.
I'm gonna build like this super dope house, but underground. Because I can't with people sometimes. Like you can't even think for yourself.
For real?
For real.
No.
Why? That's really dope. To live underground.
No, you cannot.
Why?
Because
You won't even know it's underground. It's gonna be so lit. You won't even know it.
So don't live here.
Anyway.
That's bad.
It's not.
It is. What did she say?
Is he serious? She's like, hold up. Wait, what?
What?
Anyway, y'all have any questions? Can you give me that lip stuff out of that thing where the markers are? Whew, I am sleepy. What time is it? 12. Gosh. I came here about an hour later today. An hour late. So it seems like the time is passing by
Ow.
so much faster today. Any questions? Did y'all read that Billy D. Williams said that he's, what did he say? Gender fluid? What the hell does that mean? So I had to kind of Google what the hell that meant. And it's, I guess, one day you identify with, I don't have one, Mac, being whoever, you know, male, and then one with female. One day I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start identifying as $1 million. So I'm no longer a female. I am $1 million. Can y'all see it? Like, people are goofy. I'm like, why? The more days pass, the more idiots are created. I don't really have a favorite thought teacher. I have done liquid fast before. Yes, absolutely. I think it's when I am in need of a lot of clarity.
The phone keeps ringing.
Phone rang. When I need, like, to manifest something really, really quickly, or if I need clarity on something, if there's a project that I'm working on and I feel like I'm halted for whatever reason, I will do a liquid fast. I've never done water only. Usually I just stick to green drinks and smoothies when I do a liquid fast. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let's all be gender fluid. I am $1 million, walking, talking, breathing. Oh, Lord. I'm so petty.
You have too many cans.
But I was like, not Billy D. What is going on? You too old to be getting into this foolishness that is 2019. Like, just throw the whole decade away. I don't know what's going on. People just doing too much. I'm like, Lord, let the planets realign or something. Because people are like, have fallen on their heads. I don't know. Are we upside down right now? And this is why people are so goofy. I don't think I'll ever be a PC person. I'm like, listen, you can identify as a lot of things, but it doesn't mean you aren't who you are. Just saying. DNA don't lie. Can't change that.
I don't like pie.
You don't like pie? That's your revelation for today?
No.
Why don't you like pie?
It's disgusting.
Okay. You like cake?
It's sweet, yes.
Okay.
I like cake better.
That is your prerogative, sis. As long as you know you're a little girl.
I am not.
What are you? A queen? Oh, my bad. Dope. You can absolutely you can absolutely manifest more. Please keep in mind that we are always manifesting. Manifesting is not something that you choose to do. It's just it is what it is. Like, manifestation, we manifest several things throughout the day, right? Some things most unconsciously, we don't really think about it, but you can manifest a phone call, you can manifest getting fired, you can manifest getting hired and not even really think about it. You know what I'm saying?
But what's underground?
Yeah, you can.
What's underground?
Yeah, absolutely. Underground is just dirt. You gotta dig it out and build.
No.
Why?
That's nasty.
You won't even know you're underground.
You're gonna get a job there?
Get a job. No. There's internet underground. She is concerned. Because the twins are at school, and when they are with me, they don't like to be on camera because they be on their tablets or something, and
she calls me a queen.
they don't be worried about me or what I got going on.
She calls me a queen.
They have, however, they have been in videos, but they're not. She's always with me though.
He called me a queen?
Mm-hmm. Because you are a queen. Put your lip gloss on. Oh, thank you. Girl, yeah, manifest your twins. I did not do it on purpose. I didn't. They just showed up. I was like, wait, what? I'm sorry, what? I never in a million years thought I would have twins. Never. Mm-mm. They just showed up, child. And what's funny is I had a dream about all of my kids when I was pregnant with them, with the exception of one of them. Is it Destiny? I think Destiny was the one that really just showed up. I had a baby, and then 6 weeks later, I was pregnant again. That's the one who just slid on in there. She's 18 now.
You had a baby because you're pregnant.
Yeah, I had dreams where I saw all of my kids when I was pregnant with them. With the exception of Destiny. I saw the twins before the doctor even told me it was a boy or girl. I had a dream about them, and I saw them, and I knew that my son was gonna come out and look like an old man, and he did. And this one here, I thought I was miscarrying. Went to the hospital and was told I was having a miscarriage by 2 different ER doctors at 2 different ERs, and because I was spotting, and the miscarriage never happened. So, I waited a couple weeks, and they were just so like, oh well, just wait for it. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. Woo woo. And I ended up going to this doctor, and this doctor, looked over my paperwork and whatnot from the ERs, and I can't remember the name of the condition, but basically there was a blood clot attached to the uterus. So here's the uterus, and there was this blood clot, and then there was the what do they call the sac? I can't remember. So basically, there was a blood clot between the uterine wall and the baby. And usually what happens is that blood clot breaks off, therefore taking the baby with it. It didn't happen, clearly, because she's right here. But this doctor was like, oh, this is very common. A lot of women have it, don't even realize it. But anyway, before I even went to that doctor, I had a dream. This was after going to both ERs. I had a dream about her, and I knew she was going to be a light, bright, super
There's 11
light
people
skin.
in your life?
Yeah. And I knew she was going to have really thick, long hair because I saw her when I was about 7, 8 weeks pregnant in my dream. And so I knew she was going to be fine. So I didn't worry about what they were talking about. Same thing with the twins. I ended up going to the ER because I was spotting. And then I had a dream about them, so I knew it was going to be boy, girl. So I had dreams. Like, that's just how I see stuff, That's how I see. is mainly in my dreams. And that's how God has always communicated with me, to let me know things are going to be okay, or to let me know that I need to be looking at certain people with a side eye, because I see it in my dreams. I had somebody cheat on me before. I told y'all the story about my ex, and my best friend, right? I told y'all this story, but um, he had left, and I didn't know where he was, and he wasn't picking up the phone, and I didn't understand what was going on. Please sit down, baby. Go play Roblox. And so, because he wasn't communicating with me, I didn't know what was going on. But then my best friend at the time kept calling, and she had an inquisitive mind and wanted to know, have you heard from him? Do you think he went back to his uh do you think that he's gone back to his ex, his baby mother, and whoop whoop whoop, right? And I'm like, no, why are you calling me every day? We don't even talk this much. Me, I was slow and not really thinking, putting 2 and 5 together. And I had this dream one night, and in this dream, I was looking out of my bedroom window into my driveway, and my ex's truck is very loud, and so I heard him pull up, and I had a spotlight, one of those really bright floodlights is what they're called, and it was shining right into his truck, right? So it highlighted his, no, I couldn't really see his face, but I could see this person's face, this passenger, this guy sitting in the car, in the truck. And I'm like, I know that face. This is after I woke up. I was like, I know this person's face, but I couldn't remember who the hell it was. So, woke up, whoop, 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 and then a couple weeks later, sure enough, my dream came to life, and he drove up, and his very loud truck. It was very distinctive, so I just knew who it was. I didn't even have to look outside. And so he comes in with this guy that was in my dream, dressed just as he was dressed in that blue shirt in my dream, and I'm like, ain't this a bitch? This is the dude from my dream, but I couldn't make out his face. I was like, who is this person? So anyway, Joe had come to get all of his things, and he brought this person as the help. And I'm standing up against the wall the entire time. Every time this dude walked, from wherever in the house to the garage, I'm just staring. I'm like, I know this guy's face. Y'all, it took me a few days to figure it out, but it was my ex-best friend's cousin that I had met after church one day. We went to her grandmother's house, and he was outside playing basketball, and he had like a wife beater on. I was like, oh my God, that's him. And still did not put 2 and 3 together at this point. Okay, this is our whole cousin, and she's still calling me, trying to figure out what I knew. But yeah, I had that dream. God was looking out. It happened exactly. When my dreams are like a message, they always happen just in reality, just as they did in my sleep. So this is why you can't really pull a whole lot over on me, because God's gonna show me. I don't know if it's God or if it's my ancestors or whoever, whatever, but I see it before I see it. Yeah. So, yep, that happened. And he just act like, I don't know. That was just classic, boy. People are cold-blooded, ain't they? People are cold. Oh, do I have a night? No. I don't. I need one. I don't have a night routine. What do you mean? As far as what exactly? Before I answer that question, um, I'm hungry. Some food. So I'm trying to think. Do I want to go and sit down somewhere and eat, or what? Or do I want to order something?
Hey, you're pregnant.
Can you? I am not pregnant. Can you stop saying that?
Yeah, you are pregnant.
I'm pregnant with vision.
Yes, you are.
That's about it. Give me that phone. Pregnant.
You
Huh.
are.
Okay. Okay, sis.
Because you had a baby.
Plug my phone. I got my charger today, y'all. Did not forget again. Okay. Alright, any more questions? Oh yeah. Um not per not per se. Um it's pretty much the same as the morning, basically. But I'm doing it for the next day. I think it was my last video, maybe last two videos. I talked about that. Hi, they want to wave at you. So anyway, so here's how I explain seeing numbers. Um, just view them as a sign that, you know, God, whomever, is communicating with you about something, trying to get a message through. And in that video, I explained, Carmody, turn around. I explained that in those moments, what you should do is ask for the message to be made clear. So, what is it that the universe, God, is trying to communicate with you in that moment? Um, you know, because we all, well, not everybody, but you know, a lot of us see a lot of numbers all the time. And you know, when you're seeing several numbers throughout the day, it's just at some point you're like, okay, this is a bit of overkill. What the hell does this really mean? So anytime you're seeing those numbers, just pause and just ask, what is it that I need to know? What is it that I need to see that I'm not seeing? What is it that I need to hear that I'm not hearing? And that's pretty much how I view numbers. Because, put your leg down, bro. Because, honey, I see them so much throughout the day. If I was running to Google every time I saw triple threes or fours or whatever, I would spend my day. That would be my entire day. That would be all that I'm doing, is trying to figure out what this set of numbers means. Yeah, that's how I see that. What is the zip code? 7. I have no idea where I am.
Look at the notes.
Huh?
Look on the notes.
Let me Google it. Let me Google the zip code. So I'm gonna be moving down the hall. Because when I first looked at this place, I wanted the office down the hall, and someone had like basically broke their lease essentially, and ew. And so I was promised that office down the hallway because this one here that I'm in now, the kitchen is right here on the other side of the wall, and you know, during lunchtime it can be a little loudish, and I mean it's not terrible, but it can be a little loud, and so um, they called me today to let me know that I should be able to move here soon down the hall. Do you agree that feelings are more important and effective than words? No, they're equally as. Your words are seeds. Without your words, you're not able to plant the seed that's necessary to even reap a harvest. So your words are very, very important. And your emotions are equally as important.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What's the zip code? Dang it. There we go. Look at God. What that mean? What you talking about? Y'all know there's a delay, so sometimes y'all comment. I don't know what y'all are referring to. I need to. What is going on with my hair? One day I'm gonna take these braids out. I just don't feel like. Ugh, feel like it. What is going on?
You look like you got makeup on.
I do.
Yeah, because the eyelashes.
With my eyelashes. It's lunchtime now. Everybody go and eat. I will. There isn't one available. The bigger one. There isn't one. I want the one on the outskirts with the view, with the floor to ceiling windows. That's the one I want. But honey, those are taken. So I'm on the list for one of those as well. But for now, we're gonna move. So the office is down there. It's like right across from all of the offices with the big pretty windows. So I'll be closer. I'll be closer down there. Still close to the office. I mean, still close to the Girl, what you talking about?
Ooh.
Me. Still close to the kitchen, which is important. Um, yeah. I do not feel like fooling with this journal right now. I promise you. Because it's like 300 pages I gotta go and fix. I know, right? Let me light a candle on it. So somebody else's birthday lease. Oh, you know. Mhm. Um, no, you can ask for what you want at any point in time. Just know that the time in which it manifests is strictly determined by your energy, your vibration. But I personally, me myself personally, I would want to be in a better place before I ask for something, like, if it's something big. I don't want that energy, that negative, low vibrational energy attached to anything that I desire to manifest. But that's just me. So yeah, you can ask at any time. But just think about it. I think that you'll ask better if you're in a better mood. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a bad mood, what you're probably going to do is ask for the thing that you're settling for, right? You're not going to believe, if you're in a bad mood, that you are worthy of some amazing things. You get what I'm saying? So, for example, let's say you want a new car. And when you're in this low vibrational space, you might just ask for a Toyota. Lord, just bless me with a Toyota. Be like a 2002, long as it's running, right? Whereas if you're in a higher vibration, you're believing bigger, and then you ask for what you actually want, which is that I drive a Toyota, which is whatever, a Range Rover, or what, you get what I'm saying? Like, your energy is going to determine your ask. So, do you want to ask when you're in a not so great mood? Hey, that's up to you. The result, that's on you. Just know that's what you asked for. So, but I drive a Toyota. My main car, we have a Lexus as well. No, I'm just giving. I drive a Toyota, so I thought Toyota. We also have a Lexus. We also have a Honda. We also have a Pontiac. No, Toyotas are great cars. They will last forever. It's just what I thought about. I'm just trying to make a point. So. Oh, okay. I think I'm sleepy. You click-clacking over there. She's playing Roblox. It's so funny to see her type. It's so cute. It's adorable. Dang, I knew this was gonna happen. Oh, excuse me. Any more questions? Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for something. Fish City Grill. Let's see, are they open? I don't want no bougie. Then this place too bougie. That means food ain't seasoned. I mean, it looks good. They have 5 stars. Well, 4 2/3. Let's see what the people say. Do y'all read reviews before y'all go places? I don't go nowhere without reading reviews first. Nowhere. Place in the order. Ooh, they got DoorDash. Let's see.
What? What are you talking about?
That is not gumbo. Just saying. I'm gonna hurt your feelings, but that, I don't know what that is. The seafood platter. I want crabs. Where are they? Shrimp and grits. I've literally never had shrimp and grits before. Because I feel like grits should be sweet. They should be sweet, not savory. Salad. Do I have crabs? What? Blackened shrimp. Okay. Do I have crabs? Craziness. Craziness. Etouffee.
Suffer. What does that mean?
They don't have crabs, so nope.
What does suffer mean?
But they have crawfish on the thing, but then you go to the website. Well, I think crawfish are out of season. Hey, Tyrell. Ooh.
I spelled send.
Oh, this is a place. But do they have crab legs? I mean, I went there the other day and they didn't have false advertisement. Any more questions? 60. Ooh, Mike's Seafood. Let's see. Okay. I have a website?
Or would notice here. What are you talking about? Hey, I just need you to go.
Carmita, give me the phone.
This?
No, the phone, silly.
Oh.
Oh, I've been on for a while. Oh, give me the whole phone. We can talk about a little bit of everything. You have any questions? You always have questions. You at work? Okay. 281. I don't know how to use this phone. 8. Ah, fuck. Oops, sorry. 879 8500. And then what? Dial. This phone too complicated for me.
They are here to kill what?
Hi, do you guys have crab legs? Okay, does it come like, or do you have the option of adding potatoes and corn? Oh, I don't eat meat. What about, what about boiled eggs? Y'all do those too? No? Okay. Okay. Alright, and do you guys deliver? Okay, that's cool. But you have them now, right? Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. No egg. I want to try the whole boiled egg thing. I self-publish my books. I have a class on my website that is going to be dropping on January 15th that you should totally take advantage of. I'm giving all the sauce on how to publish your books within 30 days and actually profit. There are a lot of authors out there who have not made a dime selling their books, journals, or planners. I teach you how to do that in that class, and that is what I would suggest. I don't know how much that class is. I can't remember. Tyrell, you are a whole dude. You can't be going through mood swings like us women. No. What's the mood swing about?
How do you spell when?
How do you spell what?
When.
When? As in, when is it going to happen?
Yeah.
W-H-E-N. We always win now. Every day we win. W-I-N. Oh. My kids be like, girl, you are crazy. You think I'm crazy? Think I'm funny? Good answer. Alright, so we found the winner, y'all. We're going to go to Mike's Seafood. However, they do not deliver, but that's okay because they're not far. They have crab legs.
I hate when
no eggs though. Have y'all had like the boiled egg situation? I have never had boiled eggs in a crab boil, and Blvd has me wanting to try it at least once. I'm like, boiled eggs? But she was right about the cucumbers though. Those little mini cucumbers are bomb. For real. With the seafood boil. I am crazy. Now I own it. I do. Thank you very much. I own that. I should have been I think I was a comedian in my past life. In a past life.
Stop.
Because I am the funniest person I know.
Stop.
I always have something very sarcastic and smart alecky to say. Hey, I would appreciate it if you don't be clacking my keyboard like that. It's a little hard. Ma'am.
This monster won't stop.
Probably because you keep clacking on my keyboard.
It's not because of that.
I believe it is. The monster's trying to let you know that you shouldn't be clacking on a keyboard like that. That keyboard is sensitive. Oh, Tyrell, I just want to... Are you coming to the live event? I just really want to take and shake you. I just want to shake you. One of them good old mama shake. Just like... That's what I want to do to Tyrell, y'all. I don't think I'm funny enough to be on anybody's stage. That's when I'm only funny here and in person. Stage, I leave that to the professionals.
What did we do?
Yeah, but I do think I was a comedian.
What is this?
Past life.
It's a book.
It's a book? What kind of book?
It doesn't say anything.
Oh, I gotta take these braids out. See, look. My eyebrows still look decent. And I need to find a place to get... I got my nails done a couple weeks ago. I don't want to go back. I don't like them. And the payment option, yes. But like I said, it'll be like... I don't know. Probably next week before that's integrated with my website. So if that's what you're waiting on, of course I'll let y'all know when it's available. I'll DM you the link as soon as QuadPay get their stuff together. But yeah, the payment option will be there for the VIP. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Well, it'll be there for both options. But yeah, if you come, I'm literally going to shake you. I promise. Because we can't keep doing this, Tyrell. You definitely should be in the event, and I promise you, you will not be the same afterwards. Promise. Alright, so I'll give y'all a few more minutes. Any more questions? Late December?
What do you want from me? Oh, what do you want from me? Oh my gosh, this is boring. You're so funny.
Hold on. It's my manager texting me. I don't think that I like that they text. I don't know how I feel about it. Like but this is not a company provided phone. So why are you texting me? I think I forgot to put on deodorant. So let me do that. I mean, but that's what happens. Listen, you work. Well, you don't have to tell me. I think I remember where you say you work at. But let me tell you, stressing over a job is not the way to go.
This game is so annoying.
Because there are many jobs that pay what they pay. You know what I'm saying? So don't let that be the reason your energy is low. If you're not comfortable, find another job. That's all.
What is this note?
That's a note. I need to create some ads. It's a note to myself. Note to self.
What does it say?
The law of attraction is well, don't. Just know that this entrepreneur life is not for the faint of heart. That's it. That's all. And know that you are working every day. Every day. Even when I was sick, y'all, y'all would have never known I was sick because I was still posting. I was still being consistent, at least with my community posts. I'm still having to check my numbers. I'm still having to respond to emails. I'm still having to send out orders. Sick. Throwing up everywhere. But I still had to do it because I'm a one-woman show. You know what I'm saying? So just as long as you know that there are no days off, go for it. Hakuna Matata. The law of attraction is a universal law that essentially says like attracts like. The word manifestation simply means to bring forth, to make appear. Okay, so those are the differences. Law of attraction is the principle, it's the law. Manifestation is the result. That's how I would break those up. Right, but then you're going to have customers getting on your damn nerves. So just know that that comes with the territory. You're going to have people, if you're sending out physical products, you're going to have people disputing transactions, knowing they black ass got it. But listen, I don't play them games. I even have on in my terms and conditions that I will file charges against you. Promise you that. So dispute it if you want to. You can dispute this if you want to. I promise I will file charges. And that's just how we roll over here at T Chanel Inc. Do it if you want to, because I have all of the receipts, and I don't throw away nothing. Period. But for the most part, I've only had one person dispute a charge. Her goofy behind. We had a whole coaching session that was recorded, and her face was on the recording, and she had the audacity to tell PayPal that she didn't get what she paid for. And I'm like, sis, this is your whole face on this hour-long coaching call. Are you sure? The journal that she ordered, I had her signature where she signed for it. Are you sure this is what you want to do? I would suggest you call PayPal and say, oops, wrong transaction. I didn't dispute the right one, because I am not the one. I will file charges and show up just to watch you go to jail. Black lives do not matter in that case because you lied on me, and I don't appreciate it. I'm too petty. I'm too petty for stuff like that. You suing them? What they did? What is that? What part of Roblox is this?
Jailbreak.
Are you breaking out of jail?
No.
Oh.
I'm pleased.
Oh, you are the police. Oh.
I can't find.
Who are you looking for?
No one.
Oh. Anyway, any more questions, y'all? I'm about to go eat. You know you're greedy when you get excited about going to eat.
Where's my outfit?
Dang, I have to get this journal done today because I have so much more to work on. Uh-oh. Dang. Ready for change.
I think Black City's better.
That's great. For these people at this job, I appreciate her reaching out to see how I'm doing, though. I appreciate that. I had to take a leave because I was sick. I don't know how I feel some type of way about going back. Part of me is like back to some sense of normalcy, and then the other part is like, boo.
Look at this.
So,
We have this one.
So Tyra, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Because there's one thing to talk about what you're gonna do, and it's something totally different to actually do. So what is your plan? Let me know. Second half of the live event, the day of the main part of the event, we're gonna be building businesses. I'm excited. I think that's the part I'm excited about the most. I love talking about building business. Love it. I can't believe this event is next month.
Black City's
Lord, have mercy.
better.
Have mercy. So close. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to feed y'all. I go back and forth about it. I think I dream about it. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Because everybody eats so different. I can't imagine myself spending money on meat. So, and then, you know, everybody eats just so different. So I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to have like a sweet table, pastries and things like that. I'm not sure about the main like feed. I don't know what we're gonna do. Well, yeah, you gotta figure that part out first. Don't go quitting your job if you don't know what that is. And just keep in mind that it takes a while. I always tell people to allow their jobs to be their angel investor. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't want to be foolish, especially when you have ketos. Like, I don't know all this stuff. So I think I'm just gonna allow people, we'll just do DoorDash or something. Everybody order what they want to order, and I'll just provide like the drinks and the sweet table, because everybody's too finicky, and I don't want to waste money on food that nobody's gonna really eat. So I am, however, trying to secure a chef for the Friday night, the VIP night. I would love to have a chef cook, because I ain't doing it. Wow. Yeah. But yeah, Tyrell, figure out what you want to do because that's important. Gotta know that. You got to know that part. And then you need some major strategy in place thereafter. And also keep in mind it's going to take a while if you don't have a tribe. If you don't have, you have to build relationships with people. That's the only way people are going to want to spend money with you is if you have built that relationship first. It has nothing to do with the size of your following. Because like I've said many times before, you can have a huge following that does not equal dollars. It doesn't mean you built a relationship or a rapport in such a way that people want to spend their money with you. Okay, what does that mean? What adventures? Destiny, do you know I went to go order my black Uggs and they were sold out? Couldn't believe it. I'm like, how though? I need to check this week. But the day I told you I was going to do it, I went to do it and never gone. So, I need to see if they have them this week.
Okay,
Alright, y'all. Waiting on Tyrell, and then I'm going to go because I have to, what the heck? I have to go and get the kids at 3. And I've literally done nothing since I've been in the office today. I've had, what do you mean what happened? When? Oh, talking about the Uggs? I've had a business manager store. Okay. Like a brick and mortar? In order to have a successful clothing line nowadays, you have to be very, as with anything, you have to be very strategic. But everybody has a boutique, it seems, and everybody has the same little cheap clothes. So you have to have a real strategy behind that, and you know, to have very unique pieces, you have to know who's your audience, who's gonna wear your clothes. I'm intrigued by Roblox over here. I'm distracted. Yeah, everybody has the same clothes. It is so corny to me. Everybody has the same little cheap clothes. And I'm very critical of boutiques because my mom had one, and my mom was a designer. She could make her own patterns, sketch them out, and sew them, you know. So I'm very critical because I know a lot about that business just from being raised by someone who was in the business. And yeah, clothes are definitely a need. Fashion is a need for a lot of people. So it's not a bad idea. You just have to be, okay, block. You just have to know who your audience is. Are you targeting the club goer? Are you targeting the classy lady, the classy professional lady? Like PCA. PCA. Girl, tell me what that means. PCA company, my own. Listen, what's PCA mean? It's not coming to me. But you know, you can have that boutique. I just would say steer clear of the cheapy, recyclable clothes that you can only wear one time because it's gonna fall apart on you. The Fashion Novas of the world. I personally wouldn't want to do that.
Somebody's stealing money.
There you go. We'll talk about it. Oh. Healthcare. Okay. Yeah. It's very lucrative. Mm-hmm. Something I couldn't do. Because I don't like germs. I don't like germs. Hey there. Yeah.
This is annoying.
I do think they need more, I don't know what they're called, but the homes for like mentally challenged people who, they can't necessarily like maintain their own house or whatever, but they have like a group home type situation. I think they need more of those. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, I can't. Ugh. The second somebody coughing me, it's over. I quit. Shut the whole place. Throw the whole place away. Okay. But it's necessary, and it's very lucrative. You can get that government contract. But my brother used to stay in one of those group homes. Oh, got it. Okay. Used to stay in a group home, and that woman took all these people's money. It was a shack. Part of the house would flood every time it rained. There's mold everywhere. Taking people food stamp cards, putting locks on the refrigerator. Like, it was horrible. And I'm glad my brother finally got out. He got his own place now and stuff, but it's so bad. And it's really, really sad. Really is sad to me. Oh, and she wouldn't let them take a bath every day. They could only take a bath like every other day because she was sanitizing the tub. So she would run water in the tub and pour a whole bunch of bleach in it, and they couldn't take a bath. What? For 3, who you're not gonna talk to is my brother like that. That's what we're not going to do. So my brother's a very passive, huge guy. It's like 6'6", but he's non-confrontational. He's not about to argue with you. Unless you really piss him off and his bipolarness comes out, then it's a whole different story. Then I can't help you at that point. I'm like, oh well, just gotta wait. But most of the time he's just very passive, and I had to actually go off on her. I never met her, but I definitely had to let her know over the phone, this is what you're not gonna do. Who are you talking to? I mean, be cursing at these grown ass people? So anyway, yes, there needs to be more of those places. I am rereading Think and Grow Rich. Rereading Think and Grow Rich. However, today I'm ordering Profit First. That's a book that I was watching some ladies' lives, and they both highly recommended it. Matter of fact, let me order it now before I forget again. Yeah, so that's what I'm about to order. Yeah, do it. I mean, just know that it is work, as with anything, but do it. Just like with anything, whether you want to start a hair company, a candle line, 48 Laws of Power is a very demonic book to me. As soon as I was reading it, and it was talking about manipulating people. That's where they lost me. I'm like, oh wait, no. I don't like that book.
No.
I'm not interested in manipulating people.
Excuse me.
I'm not interested in being very arrogant and operating from a place of ego all the time, and that's what that book is. I don't like that book. You think it's an awesome book, but you haven't read it. Yeah, I have. I didn't like it. The energy of the book was just off. I really didn't like it. And like I said, I don't do the whole manipulating people thing very well. I think there are better ways to get what you want and to get people to do what you want them to do, but in a more positive, persuasive way. Monday? What's today?
Wednesday.
Why Monday, Amazon? What happened to that 2-day shipping? Shouldn't I get this Friday? What the heck? Amazon be clowning. December 9th? See, that just show you how impatient I am. I'm like, listen. I'm used to getting stuff the next day or within 2 days, and then talking about the 9th. Y'all can't be that busy. You know, this sleeve for my laptop was supposed to come in 2 days. And then they were saying, oh, it'll be December 5th before you get it. And anyway, it ended up coming, but it was late. It was late. What's stud? Is that a book? Stud?
Hey.
And then, you know, when you call them, and maybe, nah, Amazon been tripping. They can't even put it on a holiday. They been tripping. Yeah, yeah, cause when we ordered the kids' surfaces, they were like hella late. They were supposed to come before their birthday. They came days after their birthday. Babe had to call. Came days after their birthday. Babe had to call and basically hand them their asses, and they ended up giving them gift cards. But pretty much everything that I've ordered lately has been late. Everything. It's Amazon for you, huh? And their customer service is really starting to suck. Really. I think they've just become so big and they don't care. You know, at one point in time, McDonald's was an amazing place to go and eat. They had real beef and great customer service. Walmart used to be a place you love to go. Customer service. Walmart used to be a place you love to go. But once it gets so big, then it's just really hard to control, and then they just start hiring anybody, and then customer service goes downhill. I'm just waiting for the person or the company that's gonna come and knock Amazon off, or at least try. I'm interested to see who that's gonna be, because the customer service just doesn't really exist anymore. Does not. Hey, don't be looking at me. If you walk by this door, you just keep walking. Stay straight ahead. Oh, I'm so silly. I really wish these people delivered, because I don't feel like moving. I'm comfortable. Alright, y'all. Let's make my way. Where's my little wallet? No, I put it. Where did I put it? Oh, Lordy. Pardon me, is my wallet up there?
No. Oh, wait, what do you want?
No, I ain't the right answer. So where is it?
Okay, go.
Did I leave it in the no? I know I didn't leave it in the car. Trash. Let's see. Keys, phone, wallet.
You going?
Where? No, we ain't going nowhere if I can't find my wallet. Oh, heck. Let's see. We came in here with Subway. It's not here. It's not there.
Move. Don't touch me.
Oh, Amazon has taken over. It's official.
Still like.
Where is my wallet? Amazon is a good idea. They just need to work on their customer service. Oh, there it is. Alright, Sister Soldier.
Are you gonna go live and drive?
Because I don't know where I'm going.
Oh.
So I can't. Amazon has taken over. Alright. My case. Do.
Jailbreak silly.
What time is it? 1:06. Okay. Come on. Is your cup empty?
Yeah.
Throw it away. Hold on, y'all. Mm-hmm. What do you think of the 2020s? Alright. The 2020s as in the year? Or the decade? Huh? What do you mean? I don't fully understand the question and what I think about it. How I think it's gonna go. Like, what do you mean? For me, it's going to be amazing. I think it's at least 2020 is going to be a year that hopefully people start to become clear on a lot of things. Hopefully more and more people will start to wake up and realize that where we parked? Oh, and realize that they have been bamboozled all their lives. I don't really understand the question. Oh, it's so beautiful out here, isn't it? Isn't it? I think it is. The sun is bright because there are no clouds. Hating. Man, it starts snowing, we can't go nowhere because I don't know how to drive in that. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Alright, y'all. So, I'm gonna go.
Why?
We're not there, but it'll be here like tomorrow. For sure. I'm gonna go because I don't know where. Why is this weirdo walking? Let me lock my doors. He's just walking around. Don't you come over here. Yeah, dude. He's just circling the parking lot. Why? Anyway, it's hot. So I'm gonna go because I don't know where I'm going. I have to use my GPS. And if it's like really cute and quiet enough in there, I'll go live once I get there and show y'all the food, okay? But I can't drive and be live at the same time because then I'll end up lost again. Alright, so I will talk to you guys hopefully here in a few minutes because it's not gonna take me that long to get there. Bye.
Bye.